Hi, this is Richard Boukas at the New York Jazz Workshop. I'm here to show you what the content is for Level 3, the advanced level of my course, Dynamic Ear Training for the Contemporary Musician. You may have looked at the other videos for Levels 1 and 2, as well as the orientation video that gives you a broader overview of the course content and how it's delivered. So, the advanced level, very exciting. We start with altered sevenths, and then we go into jazz extensions, ninths, 11ths, 13ths, all these different kinds of extensions which are essential not only for comping but certainly for soloing. And we go into depth with that, the use of tritone substitutions, and we go into the voice leading principles that govern these kinds of sonorities. Then we also do some very interesting work. We cover some atypical harmonies. Some people call them slash chords, like B flat over C, that kind of thing. Part of that discussion includes, as I will show you, the great Hermeto Pascoal, the great Brazilian genius of music, his version of slash chords and his chordal notation, and it's absolutely fascinating. We also handle a topic that is very important, and it's walking jazz bass line construction. In other words, what do bass players do when they walk? Should we understand what their notes mean? Absolutely. So we take apart bass lines and break it down to chord tones, non-chord tones, and some of the tricks that they use. And then our sightsinging is much more advanced. We use, again, jazz materials, some classical materials, and as we did in Level 2, we use some Brazilian choros, which are just as virtuosic as classical music and jazz. One of the other things that we do is we work again with bassline reduction technique, and this basically takes a tune or a composition and reduces the harmonies down to a very concise bassline format with the chord qualities above each bass note. And it's a great way for studying harmony and also memorizing tunes more quickly. And then, last but not least, we do very fun interactive group exercises where we're singing extensions and voice leading and scatting solos and all kinds of things. So it's a very fun level, the advanced level. So what I'd like to do is show you a couple of the PDFs. Again, these PDFs are uploaded to a dedicated Google Drive, which only the students have access to. And you can download the PDFs and the audio files to practice with anywhere, anytime. That's what's called portable practicing. So here's the altered sevenths handout, which summarizes pretty much what you're going to find with major seventh, dominant seventh, minor seventh, and diminished seventh variants. And then what I do at the bottom, where you see all of those chords jammed together, is I try to integrate these altered sevenths in a larger gradient with the normal sevenths, that is major seventh, dominant, minor, half diminished, and diminished. And if we practice this very extended gradient, we get to integrate all of them together, which is quite a bit of fun. And again, this is not only for root position, but also for first, second, and third inversion. So it's a very important handout. So let's do a sample handout and routine using the hands-free portable practicing MP3. And let's dig right into these extension arpeggios. So here's the handout. It's definitely formidable, and you want to take your time with it. And here's the thing about all of these handouts and exercises. You can take just a little part of it and then go on your way and pick up the next time around, and you will still have accomplished quite a bit. So the modular aspect of these exercises is to everyone's advantage. So I'm going to play the audio file, which goes along with the extension arpeggios, and sing along in the same octave. So, that's a little bit of the extension arpeggios and scale relations handout. Pretty intense, right? Well, that's where we end up in level 3. And it's a wonderful journey, especially when you have the same people from level 1 through level 2 and level 3. And we form a very close-knit bond. The vibe here at the school is so wonderful because people are coming from all walks of life, all ages, and because this is not a matriculated program, we are very flexible with the kind of curriculum that we can implement. And this is university level curriculum, but in a much more relaxed, open environment. And I love teaching here. So, I hope this gives you an idea of what level 3, the advanced level of dynamic ear training for the contemporary musician is. I invite you to look at the other 2 level videos as well as the orientation video which precedes them to give you an overview of how the course materials are put together. Again, there's a Google Drive dedicated for the course that all students can download the handout PDFs and the MP3 hands-free practice files. So if you have any questions about what level might be appropriate to you, you can always email us at info@newyorkjazzworkshop.com. You can also take a look at my faculty bio on the website. There's also some words about my teaching philosophies that might be interesting to you. And thanks a lot for your time, and we hope to see you here soon. All the best in music. Take good care.